Welcome to this in-depth exploration of one of Carl Jung's most profound contributions to psychology, the concept of archetypes. Jung developed his theory of archetypes as a fundamental aspect of his broader work on the human psyche. These archetypes, deeply embedded within what Jung called the collective unconscious, represent universal symbols and motifs shared across all of humanity. They transcend culture, geography, and time, influencing our thoughts, behaviors, and experiences in ways we may not even realize. Today, we will dive into what archetypes are, how they operate, and their significance in shaping human behavior and culture. We will also explore specific examples of archetypes, such as the hero, the shadow, the anima, and the wise old man, to gain a deeper understanding of their influence on both our personal development and the collective experience of humanity. At its core, an archetype is a universal, archaic symbol or pattern of behavior that is inherited and resides in the collective unconscious. Jung proposed that while each individual has a unique personal unconscious, we also share a deeper, collective unconscious that contains the psychological heritage of all humankind. Archetypes are the building blocks of this shared unconscious, shaping not only how we perceive the world, but also how we interpret our experiences. Archetypes often emerge in myths, legends, dreams, and even in modern-day media, such as movies or books. They are not directly observable, but can be inferred through recurring themes and symbols that have appeared throughout history. According to Jung, these patterns are so deeply ingrained in the human psyche that they unconsciously influence our thoughts and actions, sometimes in ways we can't fully explain. Jung's idea of the collective unconscious is key to understanding archetypes. Unlike Freud's theory of the unconscious, which focuses more on repressed thoughts and desires, Jung believed that the unconscious contains layers of deeper, shared experiences. The collective unconscious is a kind of psychological reservoir that contains the memories and experiences of our ancestors. This idea of a shared unconscious doesn't mean that everyone has the same thoughts or memories, but rather that we all share a foundation of basic psychological patterns, archetypes, that are common to all human beings. These archetypes are not specific memories, but are instead templates or models that shape how we perceive and react to the world. Jung identified several primary archetypes, each representing different aspects of the human experience. Let's go deeper into some of the most significant ones. The self is the archetype of wholeness and the unification of the conscious and unconscious parts of the psyche. It represents the journey of individuation, where a person integrates all aspects of their being, both light and dark, into a complete, balanced whole. The self is often symbolized in various cultures as a circle, mandala, or the figure of Christ or Buddha, representing totality. The shadow. Perhaps one of the most challenging archetypes to confront, the shadow represents the darker, repressed aspects of the self, those qualities that we often reject or deny. This could include hidden fears, desires, and unresolved trauma. Jung believed that facing and integrating the shadow is essential for personal growth. If ignored, the shadow can manifest in destructive ways, influencing behavior unconsciously. The anima and animus represent the feminine and masculine aspects within each person, regardless of gender. In a man, the anima is the feminine side of his personality, while in a woman, the animus is the masculine. These archetypes challenge traditional gender roles and point to the need for balance between the masculine and feminine energies within us. The hero is one of the most recognizable archetypes, representing the part of us that seeks to overcome obstacles, fight battles, and achieve great things. The hero's journey is often a story of self-discovery and transformation, where challenges serve as opportunities for growth. This archetype appears in countless myths and modern narratives, from ancient stories like Hercules to contemporary superheroes like Batman. the wise old man and wise old woman. These archetypes symbolize wisdom, guidance, and insight. The wise old man or wise old woman often appears in myths and stories as a mentor figure, providing guidance to the hero on their journey. In our personal lives, these archetypes represent the inner voice of wisdom that we often turn to during times of uncertainty or crisis. Archetypes are not just abstract ideas. They manifest in everyday life, shaping our relationships, decisions, and self-perception. For example, the hero's archetype can be seen in someone's desire to conquer personal challenges, whether through career aspirations, physical feats, or even emotional battles. The shadow might appear in interpersonal conflicts or in self-sabotaging behaviors that stem from unresolved inner turmoil. In culture, archetypes are embedded in myths, religion, art, and literature. The recurring themes in stories, such as the hero's journey, the battle between good and evil, or the pursuit of enlightenment, are reflections of these deeper, universal archetypal patterns. The reason these stories resonate across different societies and generations is that they speak to these common psychological experiences shared by all humans. One of Jung's key insights is that understanding and working with archetypes can be a powerful tool for personal development. The process of individuation, which Jung described as the process of becoming one's true self, involves integrating various archetypes into a balanced and unified psyche. This means not only recognizing the influence of archetypes like the hero or the anima, but also confronting and embracing the shadow, the parts of ourselves we often deny. By becoming aware of these archetypal patterns within us, we can achieve greater self-awareness and a deeper understanding of our motivations, fears, and desires. This is not always an easy task, especially when it involves facing uncomfortable truths about ourselves, but it is a crucial step towards psychological wholeness. How can we consciously engage with archetypes in our personal lives? Jung proposed several methods for accessing the unconscious and its archetypal content. Dreams, according to Jung, are one of the most direct ways in which the unconscious mind communicates with us. By analyzing dreams, we can uncover the archetypal themes that may be influencing us. For example, recurring dreams of certain symbols, like a journey, a battle, or a mentor figure, could point to the activation of archetypes such as the hero or the wise old man. Active imagination. This technique involves consciously engaging with the unconscious through imagination. By visualizing or dialoguing with the figures that appear in our dreams or inner life, we can bring unconscious content into consciousness. This practice is especially useful for integrating difficult archetypes, like the shadow. Creative expression. Art, writing, and other forms of creative expression can be a way to externalize and engage with archetypes. Many artists, writers, and filmmakers unconsciously draw on archetypal themes, which is why their work often resonates on a deep level with a broad audience. Carl Jung's theory of archetypes offers a profound lens through which we can understand ourselves and the world around us. These universal symbols and patterns not only shape our inner lives, but also influence the cultures, stories, and myths that we create. By exploring and integrating these archetypes, we can embark on a journey of self-discovery and individuation, becoming more whole and balanced individuals. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of Jung's archetypes. May this understanding of these powerful psychological forces inspire you to reflect on your own journey and the archetypal patterns at play in your life. If you like this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. I wish a good life and see you next time.